Hello, what's going on, everyone? You all already know who I am. I am Sheila Stafford,
And I am Frequan Stafford, aka the Big Stafford Boxing.
the making of champions.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Uh, 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 uh. Whoa.
Hey. So, thank you, everybody. Glad to have you all here.
Big
And for those
facts.
that are going to be watching and listening later, we are excited. We had a great day today.
A remarkable day.
We are on a all-time high, a good high at that, by the way.
No drugs.
No,
No drugs.
it's just all natural.
All natural. Organically.
I was just going to say that too, organically.
Mm-hmm.
So today, I want to talk about today, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the fights that happened this weekend. I think everybody's already heard so much
Yeah,
about
go ahead
it.
and knock that out.
Go ahead and knock that
Yeah.
out. Okay, so we had the woman card at the O2 Arena, which they did sell out, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So you had Shields and Marshall, so we all know that Shields won. We also had Alicia and Michaela. Michaela already wants to have another rematch already. So Alicia, she won. Oh, my girl, Dubois. I love that young lady. I'm a fan of hers. She won as well. And then I'm going to say Stahl. She also had a fight. I believe she also worked for the Queen, too. She worked for the Queen and she won the fight as well. So all those women, they looked great. They were fit. Strong is the new sexy now. And that's exactly how they all looked. They all did a remarkable job. This is going to go down in history. Just all to the female boxers, just remember those that came before you, that laid that foundation, that drew that blueprint, and we are always on their shoulders too.
Lady Tiger.
Yes, Lady Tiger. Mwah, love you. Then we also had the Haney fight. Haney won. That was entertaining. I enjoyed that as well. And then Wilder,
Yeah.
first round knockout. So, and he was he was emotional, just speaking about what the fighters go through, and I did feel everything that he had to say. So I'm just going to say I'm proud of everybody. It was an amazing weekend. I know I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, I did too. And the other thing was, let me start with Clarissa Shields and
Marshall.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what really stood out, and I've become a big fan of Savannah.
Yeah, me too.
And a lot of times when we win things, we always, and we just caught up in our own emotions because of what it took to get to that point and just getting that dub. Period. But I have a tremendous amount of respect for Miss Marshall, and she has been humble throughout the whole process. And I know that you have to sell the fight. You have to, say some things to your opponent and get people intrigued and stuff like that.
Facts.
But man, to me, a person who loses really exemplified their character. And the way that she was so professional, so humble, respectful, giving Shields her card.
But she was doing that even before.
Yeah, and it was like, I don't know, man, but you may have lost the fight, but to me, you won in life.
Yeah, she did.
And I'm just gonna be honest. I think a lot of sponsors saw how she responded to her loss.
Facts.
And because she demonstrated character, that they're going to, open up some doors of opportunities. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with the color of her skin.
No.
It has to do all about her character.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And I was impressed by that.
I was too.
I ain't gonna lie. That, you know what? Listen, I became a huge fan because the fight went total distance. It wasn't a
Sure
knockout
did.
or whatever.
She took some punches. She's one strong young
Oh
lady.
yeah, she
Whew.
had heart now. I ain't
Hmm.
gonna lie,
But she
man.
gave some
Oh
too.
yeah, she gave
She
some
gave
too.
some too.
Yeah, she gave some. But at the end of the day, what really stood out to me was just just your character, man. And I don't know. I just like, man, that's how, baby. You know what? That's
Hmm.
how we want our kids to act when things don't go well in life.
Right. It's how you respond
It's
to
you
things.
respond. There you go. It's to respond to things. And so, Devin Haney, he looked sharp.
Oh,
He
yes.
looked
He
extremely
looked much
sharp,
better than
and
his other fight.
exactly.
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. Some of his characteristics
Hmm.
I saw reminded me of what Floyd
Yes,
does
yes,
too. So
yes.
it's like he picked up on what Floyd Mayweather does. Is that it's the science. It's to hit and don't get hit.
Yeah, he was real good. Even though Kimbosa was trying to do southpaw,
Yeah.
it just I don't think that was an effective game plan that
Mm-mm.
was going to work against him. Devin Haney is on a mission.
He
This boy
is.
will fight whomever. He will fight
He let
Earl
it be
Spence.
known.
He will fight all them
Don't
boys.
slip on him
No,
because he's hungry.
yeah, he
He's
hungry.
hungry. You can tell he's hungry. He's already showing us that
And
he's
that boy,
hungry.
and that boy got his father in his life.
Yes,
And
and that's what's real important
for
too.
real, I'm talking about. And look, when a son uh, seeks validation from his father, and his father put that thumbprint on him,
Hmm.
man, he going to the moon, bro.
Yeah,
For
he has
real,
his back.
he going to the
You could
moon
tell. And I'm going to get in contact with Savannah. Savannah Marshall and I are connected.
on LinkedIn, right?
Yes, so I'm going to get in
Yeah,
contact with
buddy.
her. And if there's any other way, but Miss Marshall, we would love to have you on the
Man, it'd be an
Stafford
honor,
Boxing
man. An
Report
honor, man. Like,
because there's some a lot of gold nuggets that you can give to the world, and they need to hear what it is that you have to say. We really do like you.
yeah, and we are real big fans of yours, and you can share those gold nuggets on the Stafford Boxing Report.
Yeah.
For real. So Wilder, you know what really impressed me about Wilder, that he was able to bounce back from that
Yes.
fight with Fury.
Yes, I was thinking the
And a
same
lot of
thing.
times when you lose in that fashion,
Yes.
sometimes mentally and spiritually,
Right.
you don't bounce back. And
Facts.
sometimes the wear and tear of
Hmm.
that boxing match could,
Hmm.
take a toll on you. But Wilder he looked it good.
He did.
He looked it good. He looked it good, man. And so I was totally impressed with Wilder. I was totally impressed with all the fights.
Especially the women.
Yeah, the women, they really
They
put
showed
on
out.
they really put on the show.
We're going to have 3 minutes for the women. Believe me, I do believe it's coming. And a lot of
What you mean 3 minutes?
the women will have 3 minutes. They only have 2 minutes.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
three
yeah, yeah.
minutes
Oh yeah, my bad,
because,
my bad. I'm tripping.
and I believe that if they actually had 3 minutes, we would also see probably a lot more knockouts. I'm not saying that there haven't been knockouts within the two, but if they just go the difference,
The
the
distance.
distance, it
Yeah.
will really be something. So 3 minutes is coming, ladies. So get ready.
For real, man. I mean, like overall, man, it was an exciting boxing weekend.
It
You had some
was
great talent. You had some great
facts.
matches, top rank,
Hmm.
and all the other
Yeah.
promoters who put those boxing events
DAZN,
together.
Sky
Y'all done a
Sport.
very, very, very good job. I mean,
Hmm.
I was entertained, and I really enjoyed just watching the art and science of boxing. So for us, we looking at boxing from a different angle. Like we looking at like your jabs, we looking at your footwork, we're looking at your stamina, we're looking at how you respond when you get hit, your counter punches, just your
Defense.
technique. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Do you have head movement? Like how you position your body. Can you force your opponent to turn the way that you want him to turn by positioning your body, or throwing a punch, setting up punches? Those are the things that we look at. But most importantly, we look at how you respond once you get hit. And what you plan to do to come up out that situation for real.
Right, right. Um, I don't think I really want to hold it in anymore. Can we talk about today?
Man, yes, Lord.
Let me just say this because I know we have our mentees.
Our mentees,
We have
man.
our
We
mentees for
got
the
20
Stafford
mentees, man.
Boxing Club
Yes,
Incorporated, our
sir.
nonprofit
Our nonprofit. Our
organization.
nonprofit. Baby, go ahead and let them see the sponsor on
Oh
your
yeah.
arm. Truest, baby. Hold it up a little bit more. Yeah, yes, Lord.
And then we also did, we can't
Oh, my
forget
bad.
to have the
Oh,
wristband
wristband bros.
bros.
Yeah, you know what I'm
So,
saying? These are sponsors.
yes,
Wristband bros.
yes.
And then we have
Truist
Truist
Bank.
Bank. You
Right.
feel me? Yeah. So
And this is just the beginning. And
this
when
is
I
the
tell
beginning,
you,
man. Oh, baby, hold up. And then this, we got the,
oh, the trophy.
the trophies because
The
Stafford
making of
Boxing
the making of
of champions. So
champions.
the champions, you get
Yes.
you get a trophy, man.
Yes. So we have our mentees.
Man, we blessed, man.
Oh,
And man, I ain't gonna lie, man.
we're gonna give them our all, and
Man,
they enjoyed
they
us.
was like,
We enjoyed them. So look, what we have on here. This is this is what they had. They had
yeah,
the hoodies.
everybody
So
got one. Everybody
everybody's
got
got the
drip.
hoodies,
Everybody got drip.
and we should have brought in the Stafford boxing bag, but we also had the
Oh yeah, we had
bags,
bags,
and we had the
laptops.
laptops and the bookmarks. Next time we'll show
Oh,
you all the
you
bookmarks.
didn't
I
bring a
don't.
bookmark?
No, I didn't bring a bookmark.
Oh
So
man.
we'll bring the
Yeah, we got
bookmark
a
next
bookmark.
time. And Truist also had some school supplies, and
And
then
some
they had,
financial literacy
yes,
material.
yes, and
Oh,
some
and
book
talk
bags.
about what's up, Rahima?
Yeah, she has. I wish I would have brought the drinks.
Boy, I'm talking about.
She,
Woo!
if you all really want some delicious drinks that are nutritious and they are very good for you, even the kids couldn't even tell the difference. That's just how she just has a gift. She makes juices from scratch. These are homemade juices.
Vegan.
Yes. Next time I'm going to have to give you all her
Contact information. Yeah,
information,
yeah. We're
but
gonna have to
she was
show
there.
one
Yes,
on our
yes,
podcast to
yes.
show
I'll
us some
keep
love.
one.
Yeah,
I'll keep one. I'll try to keep one.
I
I
ain't gonna
try
lie,
to because
man.
they're
I
that
had
good.
what was the green one?
I don't know because I didn't taste it, but I know she had watermelon and lemonade,
Watermelon lemonade.
and probably the one that we had that had the carrots in there.
Yes.
But I don't know what else it had in there. But she just has a gift, and we'll make sure that we'll
we need to
bring a
support
juice and
our
give you all
small
her
black
contact
businesses.
information.
And you know what? She sponsored us too for the kids.
Yes.
For real, man.
Yes.
Oh, shout out to our photographer, videographer, Marquise Jones, the boy from Georgia State, another Georgia State Panther. Yes, Lord. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But man, let me just Dr. Stiegel, bro,
yeah.
man. Yo,
Dr.
man.
Stiegel and Miss Anderson.
Over at Panola Way Elementary
Thank
School
you.
in Lithonia, Georgia. Let me repeat it. Panola Way Elementary School in Lithonia, Georgia. So when we got to the school, we got there early so we could set up. And so me and Dr. Stiegel had a conversation. He said, man, so you mean to tell me that you and your wife came over here just to serve these kids and give them all this and all that? And,
of course.
And y'all not wanting anything and y'all don't want nothing? I'm like, nah. I said, first of all, we have been assigned to Panola Way. This is the genesis of our nonprofit organization. And my wife and I prayed on this and we asked the Lord, where you want us to go? So Sheila came with a list of the 5%. No, it was the bottom 5 test scores for DeKalb County. And we was like, man, which one? So we prayed and then we said, all right, Panola Way Elementary School. So we started in the elementary school because we feel that we have a better chance of, shaping these kids before they get to middle and high school and stuff like that. So, and that's where, we feel that we will have the most impact. We don't have to, you know,
It won't be like a tug of war.
yeah, boy, could be a lot going on. But anyway, so I was like, yeah, man. And Dr. Stiegel, I explained to him, I said, hey, man, listen, bro, you are the face, you are the leader, you are the driver of this vehicle. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just on a board supporting you. You get what I'm saying? In our own right, yes, we bosses, we leaders, but at the same time, we know when to humble ourselves
Facts.
and submit
Mhm.
and support someone else a leadership position. And that's the key in our community, the Black community. We have so many people who wants to be leaders and no one wants to play their role. See, if you play your role, if you work together, we can accomplish more. And so this is like, a situation where I'm explaining to him, I'm like, hey, bro, look, man, I know who I am in the flesh. I know who I am in the spirit. I'm not, bro, like, see, when you've been broken down by God and he done built you back up,
Ooh,
see,
boy.
you look at life differently and you approach things with a more humble attitude. You get what I'm saying? Like, you no longer realize it's not about you. It's about, let me become a servant. And when I become a servant, then that's when my leadership will elevate. So I think we kind of got it backwards where we want to be in leadership positions, but we don't want to serve. So anyway, we are very grateful. We are honored
Yes.
to have 20 mentees. It's we got boys and girls. And man, I'm gonna just tell you. And then let me tell you, y'all, we had the green backdrop, so Marquise gonna be lacing them up with,
Yes.
man.
And we
Oh
had our backdrop too. You had the
yeah,
green and we had ours with
well,
backdrop
oh,
with the
you mean,
Stafford
yeah,
boxing.
yeah, yeah.
We had
Oh yeah, yeah,
two.
yeah. Oh, the banner.
Yes,
My bad,
yes, the
my
band.
bad, my
Okay.
bad, my bad, my bad. Cause listen, we got so much going on. So when she said the backdrop, I was like, "What Marquise saying?" But she was talking about the banner. Oh yeah, we got banner. I mean, man, look. Shout out to our sponsor, Truist
Yes.
Bank.
Thank
Let
you.
me wait there. Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah. Shout out to Truist Bank again, once again for the sponsorship. I'm telling y'all, we greatly appreciate it, man.
And to the parents,
To the
we met
parents,
some of the parents
yes,
too for
Lord,
just
for real.
trusting us, because what we're going to be doing is volunteering at the school every
Every
other
other
week.
Wednesday
And we're going to start off by getting to know the students and
first.
listening
Yeah.
to see where they are at.
And because we already have an infrastructure plan in place. And so we're going to so our next assignment is, man, listen, we trying to get us a van,
I was just going to say that.
adequate transportation with a wrap on it. So when you pull up at the stop sign, you feel me? You're going to have that Stafford boxing just all in your face. You feel what I'm saying? Because our mentees got to be AC down when it's hot, and they got to have that heater blowing real warm when it's cold. And like I say, I told them, I said, listen, this was one of the rules. I told them, well, baby said it, but then I had co-signed what she was saying. You got 30 days to get a public library card.
Correct.
And if you do not get your public library card in 30 days, you will be terminated from the program, our mentoring program. So, and the reason why I put an emphasis on a library card is because sometimes in our community, we make so many excuses. Now, yes, there are communities where they may have a higher budget, they may have more sponsors, they may have more resources. But one thing I do know is that a public library, whatever that school is missing, the public library can order it if they don't have it.
Yes.
The library is full of information, and I want every mentee in our program to understand how important the library is. The library changed my life.
It changed my life
For real,
too.
because I introduced her to the library culture. You feel me?
That is true.
For
Because
real.
I would never really read. And even when I was in school, I never really read. So when I was given the opportunity and God opened that door for me to go to GSU, I'm telling you, I took off. And I also realized that I missed so much not going to the library. Even if you just go there at first and
Just sit there,
just
man.
sit there for
Have
a
a peace of
while.
mind, bro.
And that's exactly what it
And
is.
that's why, and as you can see, we got the backdrop of Georgia State University because we both byproduct of Georgia State University for real. And Georgia State is a research university, and I really excel being around people who are constantly reading and studying and stuff like that. So, like for me, I mean, I'm just in my comfort zone. But anyway, Dr. Stiegel came up to me after the program and he pulled me to the side. He said, "Hey, man, listen, what I'm going to do is have the library come to the school so
Mm.
that the kids can go ahead and get their library books." I was like, I mean, their library cards. I was like, okay, bet. I said, accountability. Now,
Mhm.
listen, I didn't came to your school. We didn't, bless them, and we ain't tripping about none of that. You know what I mean? We thinking on the next assignment. The next assignment, man, we got to get the vehicle. So,
Right.
you know what I mean? So we got to get big boy van, and we need something real cozy. So when we pull up, because man, we have so much in store for these kids, man. And the thing that I just want to tell God, Lord, I really, really, really appreciate the fact that you called me and Sheila to this assignment. And I never visioned, never thought in my wildest dreams that you will have me and her, two imperfect people, coming together for something that's, I don't know. It's just remarkable. I mean, I'm still emotionally high off
Yeah.
the event. You know what I mean? Just to see their eyes light up, and a lot of people really don't know me, but some people do. A lot of people do. A lot of people don't know me, and a lot of people do know me. But in the beginning, I mean, speaking, I mean, once I that's that's a gift. But the way I'm able to connect with our mentees and they respect me and Sheila, and the way that they loved on Sheila, and how the parents, and then we had the big dogs from the DeKalb County Board of Education there. They was there too. So
Yes.
we had them
And they were so happy and
and
honored and
appreciative. You know what I'm
appreciated. And
saying?
we were the same way as well, how
Oh,
they accepted us
for
and
sure.
allowed us to
Oh yeah,
do what
and
we were
also
able
they
to
was
do.
alumni of Georgia State
Facts.
University. So
Facts.
man, we pushing P all the way through premium. You get what I'm saying? And it was just, I don't know, y'all. It was just,
It was just a
I
great
don't know,
feeling. So,
man.
this is what I want to say to the community. We would love for you all to support the Stafford Boxing Club. It's
Don't
it's
get caught
not
up.
it's not us. This
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
about the kids, because when you are a part of change, you can a child, then from that child it's the family, and then that family it's the community.
Facts.
And that's all that we're about. This is not about us. These are about these kids. There's so much going on in this world. It's always so much negativity. And we have to grasp the youth. We have to really get to them. We
For
have to
real.
listen to what they're saying. We have to talk to them. We just have to do what it is that we really need to do so they can get and stay on that path. And I appreciate the parents too.
Oh yeah,
I
man.
felt so at home.
Oh yeah.
And the kids, when they were taking the pictures on stage,
Mhm.
and then they were around the green screen, and it was just like they were just like circled around me, and I was just talking to them. And see, they are loving on me and I'm loving on them, and that's something that I needed that they don't even know.
Yeah. And also we explained to them was that, you know what, we are going to groom somebody from this group.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to take over the Stafford Boxing Club. We're not trying to run this thing forever. And see, here's the thing about us in the black community. So y'all see Stafford, right? So, I ain't finna wear that. I almost said the word. I ain't finna wear that Negro. I ain't finna wear
Last
his
name.
name. You know what I mean? But you wear everybody else's name: Balenciaga, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Cartier. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I like Cartiers, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, these are Cartiers, you know what I'm saying? I like Cartiers because of the individual, you know what I'm saying? He was premium. And so anyway, I done research about the guy and, so forth, so forth. So I became a fan of the individual and his legacy lives on and it's a premium brand. It's pushing people. But anyway, so we have this mindset where we do not like to support one another. That's the mindset that we have in the Black community. You get what I'm saying? We will offer each other some drugs. Yeah, I said
Alcohol.
it. We give them something to drink. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I help you sell some dope. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, and I ain't scared none. Boy, square business. Yeah, I mean that. You know what I mean? We support all the negativity. It's like on social media, we love that negativity. Likes go up, all that other crazy stuff. But when it come to something that's constructive and positive, we don't like to support. We backwards, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I let these kids know. I told them, I said, listen, if the teacher tell me that you are not being a role model, a mentee for the Stafford program, bruh, you out of here. And but then the Holy Spirit began to talk to me, say, you know what, give him some grace because I giving you grace. Give him some grace. But I was explaining to them that, hey, in this world and in this life, people seek an opportunity. I mean, excuse me, they seek they don't get a chance, let alone an opportunity. So when you get this opportunity from two people who laying down their life to make sure that you have things that we didn't have and give you the realness and be, uh, pure with you, man, bro, we gonna need you to come to the table and break bread, bro. We ask of you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Them laptops is not used for anything but educational purposes. Now, I don't mind you watching stuff, whoop the whoop, but at the same time, we also spoke to the parents about, hey, listen, we gonna hold y'all accountable too, because at the end of the day, those are little kids. Those are fifth graders. See what I'm saying? We got fifth graders under the Stafford boxing, man. Man, they look so clean.
And they went back to the class. Miss Anderson said they went back to the class. They were so happy. They were just bragging and just talking about what they, the pictures and the hoodies and the laptops and the book bags and the school supplies and everything.
Man, listen,
and this is just the beginning, like humble beginnings.
Yes, Lord.
And what they were able to receive, they were so grateful for everything. They didn't even complain, like they were grateful.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even notice that. You know what? Man, them folk, they didn't even complain.
No, nobody complained. It was like everything just went by so smoothly.
I'm talking about, man, and man, my boy Marquise Jones.
We can't wait once we get the video together.
The documentary.
Yes.
So yeah,
and
so
the
it's
pictures. We'll show it to you all.
Yeah, so today we did half of it because we couldn't do the whole documentary today. So we got to interview the principal, Miss Anderson, and stuff like that, and then we got to interview some of the kids.
Right.
And yes, we did get permission slips. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
We got okay. Yeah, don't play.
We know better.
Yeah, we know better for real. We're not playing no games whatsoever. You feel me? But man, I'm just, like today we're not gonna be on here long.
Yeah.
We just really want to use this platform, this segment to talk about the kids, our mentees. We want to thank again our sponsor, Truist Bank.
Thank you.
For real,
and Wristband Bros.
Wristband Bros. And the kids, they love the
wristbands.
Oh man, I'm talking about they were taking two. I'm like, man, just take, you know what I mean? Like we wanted you to have it. Man, I just want to tell Georgia State, you know what? Thank you, bro. For real.
Facts.
Thank you.
Facts. Shout out to Dr. Newman.
For real. And you know what? It's easy to get in Georgia State.
And Dr. Hughes.
But it's hard to get out.
It really is.
It's hard to get out, my boy. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I love Georgia State a lot. Anybody know me know where I stand with Georgia State. I really love this institution, academic institution. I think it's the best in the world. We ranked in the top 10 for
Mm-hmm.
business school
Mm-hmm.
and law school and
Innovation,
research.
yeah.
Yeah, research and innovation.
Mm-hmm.
So we pushing P. I'm glad that there's a change in leadership. We have the first African American, Dr. Blake, here at Georgia State University. So, man, oh, we got a new basketball arena.
Oh yeah.
So we got to go to a game, see them boys, man, and they got them Highness boys, cause them boys used to hoop back in the day at Georgia.
Mm.
Yup, got them boys at coaches, both the brothers, both coaches here at Georgia State. Our football team, man, y'all be, I don't know what to say about y'all. But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I do see some improvement, even though we losing still. But, and I ain't gonna lie, man, these football players, man, they live in condos now. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we got dorms looking right at the football field. Them
Mm-hmm.
boys living good. They eating good. They sponsored by Under Armour. Man, the only reason why I would ever wear Under Armour is because it had a Georgia State Panther on it.
Yeah.
For real, no cap. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just not. Matter of fact, the only thing I do like is the Stafford boxing, and I do like champion gear. So because that's what we started off with, Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, champion
Yeah.
because of our slogan, Stafford boxing, the making of champions. But now, whoo, whoo, whoo. Oh yeah, you see that? But now, oh, we got something coming from man. Shout out to my connect in Pakistan, man. Mm, mm, mm. Lord, I just want to thank you. Hey, Jesus is popping, man. Like Country Wayne said, he really is. Jesus is popping, man. If you know Jesus, man, he's popping, man. So you got to tap into him and he'll have you floating real high, feeling real good. But man, once again, man, Lord, I just want to say thank you for just, man, just leading us to these little kids, man. Just
I'm
seeing that.
excited.
I'm just talking about just seeing the light in their eyes, man.
Mm-hmm.
And man, listen, let me tell you something. I never thought in my life that I would be in this position. But I'm so grateful because I get to do it with my wife, and we celebrating 14 years of holy matrimony and happily married. See, I'm happy even when we have we don't argue. We have heated fellowship.
Oh, I want to say something real quick when you said with the kids. I believe I was in my early 30s and I was working on a nonprofit organization for the kids,
Mm.
for the youth. And I was doing a lot of researching, and I met some other people that had some nonprofit organizations going on, and they had given me some information, and I was working on that. So for this to happen now,
In due time, in due
yes,
season.
then because I was working on something in my early 30s, going to the library, researching, trying to find grants, and I was just writing everything down that the vision at the time. So now, so many years later,
You get to put it in that plan,
yeah,
put it
so
in
it's
action.
it's 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 amazing. And I know we're about to go, but what I do want to say is that to love yourself first, love on other people, show love. Healing is very important. That's something that we really do need to work on so we can be free. Forgiveness, a lot of people say, well, forgiveness is being a sucker or something negative that people say. And I just want to say, well, you're never going to forget, but when you don't forgive, it's always going to be in your mind and you're not going to get any sleep. Sometimes you're going to be restless and just acting out of character. And let's just start supporting each other. Let's keep our community clean.
Yeah.
Just put it in the garbage if you see something, if you can, because I know nowadays you have to be careful
Put your
what you
candy
pick.
wrap in the trash
Just
can,
put
my boy.
everything in the. Oh, and I also want to say this. If you do smoke drugs, have respect for your elders and have respect for the kids, especially when you're at the bus stop. You don't have to empty it out right there in front of everybody.
Well, baby, marijuana
Actually,
is legally but legal
but
now. However,
yeah, but they don't have to do it in front of the
yeah,
kids
for
though,
real, show some
and
respect.
show some
Yeah,
respects to
and
the
if
elders.
yeah, if you're gonna be busting your blunt down, you know what I'm
Put it in
saying?
the
Put
garbage,
put the stuff, the guts all in the trash can. The trash can be right there.
and they just do it
Yeah, you
like
do it
right
right there,
here.
man. Come on, my boy. Come
Because
on,
there's some
man.
things that the
Come on,
kids,
player.
I get that the internet and where certain kids may live, I get it, but you can still show respect towards the kids because not all parents want their kids to see that on TV or in person. There are a lot of families and parents that are trying to
Do the right
do the
thing.
best that they can
But
with what they
outside
have.
influence is influence their children to do anyway. But baby, this is what I want to say before we go. I want to take this opportunity, and you heard it first on the Stafford Boxing Report. Coach Deion Prime Sanders is the new face of black leadership. Let me say that again. Coach Primetime is the new face for black leadership. This is the only man that I have, well, it was prophesied one years ago that uh, I was around some people, some church folks, and they said, "Man, you and Deion Sanders have the same type of spirit." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." I mean, at
I
the
see that.
time, I didn't, really. I was like, "Okay." So then last week, I was watching one of his videos, and I was looking at his books that were on his desk. He had his Bible, and he had John Maxwell leadership material. Baby, what's in our reading?
Our Bible and John Maxwell.
Man, we had the same material, bro. And we just confident, you know what I mean? Like we fly. You know what I'm saying? We just play like I remember down in H-Town, man, them boys, man, they had jumped me, man, and they told me, man, because man, you too flamboyant. But I just like to be fly. I like to be a player. That's just me. And that's why, man, God bless his soul, man. Like me and Fat Pat, man, we just connected, man, because he was fly. He was very flamboyant. He was a visionary, man. And all that slab, all that come from Fat Pat, man. I know about it. That Lincoln, that Candy Lincoln, man, that boy started all that slab talk, all that fly talk, fade, Southside fade, starch down, all that come from that dude there, man. And that's straight up. But going back to Coach Prime Time, man, this man was on 60 Minutes. And this man was talking about how he came to the SWAC and brought change. He said, man, there's no way in the world that a high school in Texas can look better than this college. Jackson, Mississippi, man, is is horrendous. It's horrendous that black folks in 2022 still living in poverty on that level. Now, Coach Prime is doing a remarkable job. And he said if some of them big time colleges come to him with a big old check, he said he got to entertain it. But in my heart, I was like, man, bro, man, that would be a big old blow to the Southwest Conference, Southwest Athletic Conference, man, because Coach Prime, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your spirit has the spirit of God through you has turned on the light on the Southwest Athletic Conference, bro. You know what I mean? And the other thing that does not get notoriety is Coach Prime have all his kids around him working.
I know.
Shador football, Shiloh is on the he football defensive back, no safety, I think safety. Then you got Dion Jr. who's doing the media. You got his other daughter who play basketball, and you got his other daughter. She does some type of I don't know what she do, but she's involved with that movement. And so, man, oftentimes, man, we don't talk about black men being good fathers. Man, we need to celebrate this man, Deion Sanders, coach. My bad, player, my bad. We need to celebrate Coach Primetime, man. He deserved it, man. This man had changed the whole. Man, he didn't change college football, bro. He didn't change college football. Hear what I'm saying? This man got the number one high school recruit to come to Jackson State. Understand that, man. These folks is feeling that man movement, but what they feeling is the spirit of God. They watching God's hand on this man's life. This man got a remarkable testimony, bro. Remarkable. And one of the things that I really appreciate about Coach Prime when they talked about him, his amputation of his toes. They took some of his leg off, muscles, skin, and all that other type stuff because he had blood clots or whatever in his leg. And they said that he might not be able to run. You know what that man said, man? That man said, man, I had my time. Now it's my time to help these kids, man. That right there, man, I said, bro, you got it, bro. You got it, bro. You got it. You got it, bro. That to me is someone that has seen God, bro. That's someone that really seen God because when he was laying up in that hospital and no cameras was around and it was just him, oh, he had time to talk to our Heavenly Father. He seen that. So, Coach Deion Primetime Sanders is the new face of black leadership. That man ain't compromising. He's serving. Lord Jesus, oh mercy. He's a fisher of men. Yes. And man, he keep it all the way one buck. And the other thing I like about Coach Prime, he don't do no cursing. He don't drink. He don't do no cursing. The man retired his mama years ago. But that's all I wanted to say, big dog. I just wanted to give you your flowers. I mean, I ain't looking for nothing in return. I mean, as a strong black man, as a leader, I see another leader doing his thing, and that's what we need to do when we see someone shining. But we need to god doggone me give them their card, man. Stop hating on the boy, man. So, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, man, you're doing a remarkable job. You the new face of black leadership. And we gonna continue to keep you in prayer, bro. You know what I'm saying? That God sent his ministering angels protecting you and your family, bro. And man, I got a lot of respect for you. I got more respect for you than I got for these black pastors. Let me say that again. I got more respect for you than I have for most of these pastors, black pastors, period. I'm talking about, I say 99, 98% of the pastors. I got more respect for you than I got for them, bro. Because you are a living scripture of the word of God in my eyesight. I can't speak on nobody else. And you ain't perfect. And we not perfect. But the change that you making right now, big dog, salute, my boy.
Well, you heard it. I don't even think that I have anything to say. I'm just grateful for the opportunities that are given to us. That's really all that I could say. And I'm really looking forward to being with these kids
Look forward to
and,
building our
going on to the
organization.
next level
Going to the next level.
with our mentees.
Yes,
We
Lord.
have 20.
Yeah, and you know what? Me and Coach Prime are similar in so many ways
I know.
because, man, look at here. We confident. We willing to die about the gospel, bro. We willing to be a martyr, stand up, bro. We no compromise. And on top of that, bro, we businessmen. We know how to get folks from that corporation, say, man, you got that, man. Come on, man. Let me talk to you. Come on to the seat, bro. Come on. You see what I'm saying? And it's about communication, communicating to those who are outside of your comfort zone. So I can talk to people in the pulpit. I can talk to people in the hood. I can talk to people in corporate America. I can just talk to people because I'm just that type of guy. You know what I mean? When you have the living spirit of the boy, that Shekinah anointing, boy, it's serious. But anyway, we're not gonna get in there. But man, I want to say thank you so much for your time. I hope that you was intrigued. I hope that your cup was full and that it begins to run over. I hope that you will continue to support the Stafford Boxing Club. I believe that my wife Sheila Danae Stafford is doing a remarkable job, and I hope like you like the content that we put out. I hope you like what we stand for, and we look forward to growing with you. So, with that being said, baby, if there's anything you want to say before we get up out of here, let's go and do it. And I don't even have no gold nugget today. I already said it. I already gave so many gold nuggets. You can take that and make a gold mine. So I'm empty right now.
The only thing going to say is we will keep you all up to date with what we have going on with the Stafford Boxing Club.
And we will be having some professional boxers on and some other people in the boxing industry on the Stafford Boxing report in the not too distant future. And with that being said, we're going to get up out of here. Stafford Boxing,
the making of champions.
No cappuccino.
Bye.
Baby, man, I'm ready to go eat, bro, for real.
We're still on live, baby.
Man, I'm ready to go eat. Straight up, man, I'm ready to go eat, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready to go eat. Say, man, look, man, I'm finna log on up out of here, man. We finna get on up out of here, man. As you can see, the Stafford Boxing, yes, sir, yes, Lord. Yeah, we drip. New era, no cap. Oh, and Lady Tiger said never say goodbye, so we're gonna say
so long.
So long.
You so